Okay, well, we're started again. For some reason it shut off, but got my drill and it's Mountain Valley spring water. If you guys haven't tried this stuff, it's pretty good, and it gets you away from the plastic and the nanoplastics that are in your bottled water, most from the grocery store. I have no idea where my wife got this, but it's really good water and no plastic going into your system. So something to think about. Anyways, got to drill a couple holes on this guy, and let me make sure I'm actually got you guys looking at the work here. This wind is really kind of picking up here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and drill these two holes, and then we'll get this guy mounted up here. So. No, I don't get paid for this. I don't even know how to get hold of this company. I'm just saying it's good water. Got to stay hydrated. Swapping batteries didn't want to come out of there. So this is actually about halfway here. So we're going to go ahead and drill this guy out right about there. Oh, yeah, just like I thought. There's a second piece to go through here. So this is double wall framing, which I wasn't expecting. That's kind of cool though. But we'll go ahead and go through that other piece here. There we go. Now we can mount this the correct way here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and mount this one first before I put this part on the bottom. That way I know that this one and this one are lined up. Sometimes the bolts and stuff, or the drill bit tries to wander and you might end up a little bit out of whack. So I'm going to go ahead and mount it on this first, on this side, and then get that one put in there. So maybe it's not going to work like I thought, because then how am I going to get underneath there to get the bolts put in? I'm going to have to just make sure I get my marks right here. So I'm going to go ahead and see. I want this guy to be right here. Where did I put that other one? Right there. I think that's a pretty good angle. Yeah, something like that. That way we know we're square. Just again, I'm just eyeballing this. I think we got it. All right. Now, let's switch back to the other drill here so we can put in the bolts. So these are the ones that I'm going to use to put the metal frame of the solar panel to the bracket. Looks like they're about 2 inches and maybe I don't know, quarter inch or something. They're not real big, but pretty long, and that'll be a lot of grip. Shouldn't go anywhere. You can see it's been sitting out in the on the ground for a while, sitting like this. It's got a lot of dust. All right, so now we're gonna flip it over. Something's stuck here. Let's flip this guy over. I don't want to put any weight on the back of this panel. I don't want to break the glass, so I'm going to build up a little bit of a brace here so I can lay it flat and then get it mounted to the bracket there. I can't afford to break these. These were, I have to go all the way to Cheyenne to get more, so I don't want to break them. Guy had a really good deal on these down there. He's a dealer. They're brand new. Paid 150 bucks for a 400 watt bifacial panel. 150 bucks. I can't get 400 watt panels for that price. So I went ahead and went to get a couple of these because I just think the price is definitely going to be worth it. So let's go ahead and get this up here so we can get her mounted. Should probably have my hat on. My chrome dome there burns pretty good, but gotta get the work done. Can't always worry about the little things, right? Again, sorry about the wind, guys. This is gonna be one of these windy days here. Welcome to Wyoming, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is where I say I wasn't thinking very good. This bracket's mounted one direction. This bracket over here is mounted 180 the other way. If I were to go without looking at it like I did. Fortunately, I'm paying a little bit of attention and I can turn this around. I'm glad I didn't mount it because I would have mounted it backwards and then felt, well, pretty stupid. So, go ahead and make sure these are both facing the same direction. Boy, that would have been so embarrassing. Oh, I'm glad I caught that. Okay, let's get this guy over there. Oh. It's kind of hard to hold this here with the wind blowing, and I cannot afford to break that panel. So right there. That's where I'm going to put this one in, and then we'll get this other guy lined up and mounted. Change out my deal here. Always one little thing you forget, but that's all right. We're gonna get this done today. So. That's why I called this struggles, because you're doing it by yourself. 100 things to get done, you forget the small things, and they add up, and they take time, and they get frustrating, and everything else. But we're back on it here. Here we go. And put that guy right there. Alright, that isn't going to go anywhere. So now all I do is gotta get myself lined up with the other one here. Just about like that. That's nice and flush on that side already. So where did I put another one of those tiny screws at? Right here. Here we go. Now that this is where I need it, I can go ahead and get this mounted, and I'm just going to come in with the screw at an angle so it goes more into here. If I go down the side, it might split it. So it's not going to go anywhere for sure. Let's see. I gotta keep swapping out these little pieces here. Okay, here's the, now we've got the big one here. Go ahead and get it mounted up. That's getting hot. That's getting hot, but we're good. It ain't gonna go nowhere. I can lift it up now. Go ahead and start getting the back ones prepped for installation. When I'm done, I'll tighten these down here. There's some lock washers on there. I'll tighten them down so that nothing's moving. So, might not see me for a few minutes because I'm going to be back behind the panel here, but she's going to be up and running. All right, gotta let that sit for a second while I get these guys ready to go here. Let's see. Can't get my bit out of the drill here. Boy, that really latched on there. I hope that doesn't cause me problems here in a minute. Okay, so. Give me a minute, I gotta run inside.